In this video, we're going to explore the shred command, a powerful tool available in many Unix-like operating systems, like Linux. The shred command is used for the secure deletion of files. This command goes beyond a simple delete operation by overwriting the data in the file multiple times, making it extremely difficult to recover. Let's dive in and see how it works. So, what exactly is the shred command? The shred command securely deletes files by overwriting their contents multiple times. This process makes data recovery extremely difficult, if not impossible. You might wonder, why is this necessary? Well, a standard file deletion only removes the file's reference from the file system. The actual data remains intact on the disk until it is overwritten by new data. This means that with the right tools, someone could potentially recover your deleted files. That's where the shred command comes in. It ensures that the data is overwritten, protecting your sensitive information. Let's take a look at how the shred command works its magic. First, the shred command repeatedly overwrites the content of the file with random patterns. By default, it does this 3 times, but you can specify more passes if you want to be extra cautious. Next, for additional security, the shred command can optionally write zeros in the final pass. This helps to further obscure the original data and hide the fact that the file has been shredded. Finally, shred can also remove the file after overwriting its contents. This step ensures that the file name itself is also removed from the file system, completing the secure deletion process. Now let's explore the basic syntax and usage of the shred command. The basic syntax is shred, followed by options and then the file name. For example, you can simply type shred, followed by the name of the file you want to securely delete. This will overwrite the file with the default of 3 passes. Alternatively, if you want to overwrite the file and then remove it, you can use the option u followed by the file name. This will not only overwrite the file, but also delete it after the process is complete. Now let's take a look at some common options that you can use with the shred command. The first option is n, or iterations equals n. This allows you to specify the number of overwrite passes. The default is 3, but you can increase this for more sensitive data. For example, you could type shred n7 file.txt to overwrite the file 7 times. The next option is u, or remove. This truncates and removes the file after overwriting. For instance, shred usensitive_data.pdf will overwrite and then delete the file. Another option is z, or 0. This adds a final overwrite pass with zeros to hide the shredding. For example, shred_z_confidential.docs will add that extra layer of security. Finally, there's the v, or verbose option. This shows the progress and details of the operation. Typing shredview backup tar will give you a detailed view of the shredding process. Let's look at some more advanced examples of how to use the shred command. To perform a secure deletion with 10 passes and 0 fill, you would use the command shred and u, followed by the file name. This command overwrites the file 10 times, adds a final 0 pass, and then removes the file for maximum security. To use verbose mode with progress display, you can type shredvu, followed by the file name. This shows detailed progress information while securely deleting the file, which is helpful for monitoring large file operations. Lastly, to shred multiple files at once, you can use the command shred u, followed by the names of all the files you want to delete. This securely deletes multiple files in a single command, improving efficiency for batch operations. It's important to understand the limitations of the shred command. First, modern file systems like Extension 4 and NTFS use journaling, which may preserve file data in multiple locations. This can potentially leave recoverable traces even after shredding. Keep in mind, shred may not completely remove all traces on these file systems. Second, solid-state drives, or SSDs, use ware leveling algorithms that distribute writes across the drive. This makes it impossible to ensure that specific sectors are overwritten. For SSDs, consider using the drive's built-in secure erase command instead. Third, shred only affects the specified file. Copies, backups, or fragments in swap space or temporary files remain untouched. Remember to shred all known copies of sensitive files. Finally, shred is ineffective on network file systems or cloud storage where the actual storage mechanism is abstracted away from the local system. For cloud storage, use provider-specific secure deletion methods. Let's wrap up with some best practices and a summary. For best practices, you should use the N option with higher values, such as 7 or more, for highly sensitive data. Always combine with the and U options for complete removal. Remember, for SSDs, use the manufacturer's secure erase tools instead of shred. You should also consider full disk encryption for sensitive systems. In summary, the shred command provides a way to securely delete files by overwriting their contents multiple times, making data recovery difficult or impossible. While not perfect, especially on modern storage systems, it offers significantly better protection than standard file deletion for sensitive data. For maximum security, combine shred with other security practices like full disk encryption and proper access controls. Finally, remember that no data deletion method is 100% guaranteed against all recovery techniques. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.